What's happening? I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. You know who I am. You know what I does. I represent them Los Angeles Lakers to the fullest for life. You see the banner, and that's why it's hanging up there. I come to you with an idea. You know when people say sometimes that if you say something enough, you'll start to believe it, or other people will start to believe it, because I'm not mad. 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 Okay? I'm not mad. Not one iota. Yeah. Okay, just a few thousand more times. The Los Angeles Lakers played the Minnesota Timberwolves today. The dysfunctional Timberwolves over Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins did not play today due to an injury. So that kind of made things, the transition from Jimmy Butler going back to play again a little bit smoother. Karl-Anthony Towns, so I guess he felt a little more comfortable. But no one's going to take on, I always say no one. There's always a sucker born every day. Sucker born every minute, that's what they say. But I don't think there's any reasonable person who's going to take on Andrew Wiggins' contract without a bunch of sweeteners. So it's not like, oh yeah, see, if we don't have Andrew Wiggins, Jimmy Butler can play, Karl-Anthony Towns can be great. But man, forget about all that. I don't even want to talk about those guys. Derrick Rose, my boy D Rose. This guy was hooping. He was balling. He was balling today. He didn't shoot so great, like 4 of 16, but he got a couple of those shots blocked by my vote, my candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. This guy, JaVale McGee, who continues to play some hellified basketball. Great pickup, way to continue to play. Let me tell you what the problem is with the Lakers, because I believe they lost 124 to 120 to these Minnesota Timberwolves. But the problem, like I said in like a couple of videos ago, there's a small problem that they have. That small problem they have. I mean, he's still experimenting. I'm talking about Luke Walton, experimenting with these lineups. And I'm saying I'm patient because I know it takes some time, but it really shouldn't take that long. Most of these guys are proven products. You just want to see how they play with LeBron or whatever. No, man, come up with a game plan yourself. Scout the guys that are on your team, watch videotape, and then plug them in. Plug them in and then give them about 6 games. 6 games with the exact same lineups, same rotations. You can't make new different rotations every single game. And then having some people play, they start, they play 38 minutes, the next game they play in 5 minutes. It doesn't work. You can't get into a rhythm. And if you've ever played basketball before, you know it's a rhythm sport. Most things are based on a rhythm that helps you to get your timing down, which builds your confidence. Difficult for them to build confidence because they don't know if they're going to play from one game to the next or who they're going to be playing with. I think we've all come to an agreement. Lonzo Ball, whether you say he's better than Rondo or not, Rondo at this point in time in his career, if you're saying, yeah, man, we're going to beat the Golden State Warriors or we're going to beat the Boston Celtics with Rondo starting and playing like 35 minutes, I don't know anybody who's going to bet any significant amount of money that you guys are going to win. It just doesn't make any sense. They're on a different path in their point in their careers. Play Lonzo Ball. Play Lonzo Ball. See what you've got in this guy. He just started for like 4 games and he played very well. Why in the hell would he go from 33 minutes? I think he played like 38 minutes the other day. Then he played like 33 minutes. Luke Walton with these changing. Come on, listen. Now he plays 24 minutes. He starts, but he plays 24 minutes. Why? And then Rondo, he played like 29 minutes or something like that. Hughes, more. How are you gonna play more off the bench than? Come on, man. Then you playing those guys together. Look, I have nothing against Rondo. Rondo does some good things, but he just doesn't fit well with the rest of the young guys on the team. The trajectory is not the same. It doesn't make sense. He's not going to be here next year unless he's going to be on like a minimum contract. So play Lonzo. See what you got in this guy. You spent a number 2 draft pick for this guy. Play him. Let him get better. Let him develop with the rest of the team. Doesn't make any sense. You got Luke, man up, man. Please, bro. Please. You got to settle on this lineup. Listen, man. I have LeBron. Of course, I'm gonna have JaVale McGee, LeBron James, and then I'm gonna have Brandon Ingram, who just returned off of his suspension. Man, bravo to you. Played a hellified game. Got buckets, shot like 50% from the field. I think he went 3 for 5. He shot 60% from 3. They said, oh, they need some more shooters. They got people that can shoot. Hey, give them an opportunity. Man, shot 60% from the 3-point line. Man, the guy was balling. He was doing anything. He had some rebounds, assists. Look, I'm not mad at him at all. But he'd be my starting small forward. And then you'd have Lonzo Ball, at the point guard. Okay? And then at the shooting guard, I guess you have Brandon Ingram at the shooting guard, and then you could have, it just all depends. It depends on what you're feeling like today. And then you can have Kuzma at the small forward, and then LeBron James at the power forward. That should be the lineup going forward to start games at least. And then at the end, because you don't want LeBron James to get worn out, then you could have Josh Hart come in at the shooting guard, and then bump JaVale McGee down to the bench. I mean, to close out games, so you have their own version of the death lineup. It's ridiculous. Josh Hart went from starting games, playing like 38, 40 minutes a game. Now he went down to like 24 minutes. Lance Stevenson was closing out games the other day. Hey, Lance will make him dance. Lance ain't been able to make anybody dance because he can't find them consistent minutes. Doesn't make any sense. Lance is the type of guy, he's still young enough, he can still play with these guys and fill a significant role. He can guard from when they're playing small ball, he can guard power forwards all the way up to the point guard. And he can handle the ball, he can shoot, he can create for himself, and he plays stout defense. And he's on a super cheap contract, and they're not going to pay him any more money next year. No one else is going to be throwing money out for Lance Stevenson. So you can still get him on another cheap contract next year. So he can stick around. Rondo ain't going to want no parts of that. Man, Lonzo Ball should be getting 34, 35 minutes a game. Easy. But coming off the bench, I got Jonathan Williams, okay, at the backup center. And then at the backup power forward, just playing that spot, that's Lance Stevenson. Okay, then I've got Svi Mykhailiuk. This guy's the rookie out of Kansas. He's a knockdown shooter. You got to get this guy some consistent minutes. Then you got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There is hope for you, my friend. There's hope for you. He was shooting 24% from the 3-point line, up until this game. But like I said, 14% is what Klay Thompson was shooting. And we all know, if you watched the other video, you know what this guy was doing. You know what he did last night. You know why he's here. You know what, man, he lit them boys up. He broke the record for the NBA, or set the record, 14 three-pointers in one game. So, I'm not saying hit 14. But just raise that percentage up to about 38, 37%, and we'll be all right. I'm not mad at you at all. Lance Stevenson, control of the ball handling duties, along with Josh Hart, and they can also play in each other's role. So I'm not mad at that at all. But I wouldn't have Rondo playing at all. I've said it time again. I will continue to say it. He just doesn't fit into the plans. You need to start Lonzo, have him play about 35 minutes, and you need to have Lance Stevenson running the backup point guard along with Josh Hart coming off the bench. Rondo doesn't need to get any minutes. And you know what the problem was today? Because it was another one. It was another close game for no reason. At the end of the game, what happened? What was Lance Stevenson at? On the bench. What was Lonzo Ball at? On the bench. Doesn't make any sense. What was LeBron James doing? He wasn't playing hardly any defense up until that point. And what did he do? Start playing ISO ball. Just look at the video. Can't get by anybody. And then at the end of the game, he's not clutch. He don't want to take them shots. He's like, dribble. And then he passed it over. Everybody's getting mad at Kyle Kuzma. Oh, you bum. He took that shot. And Taj Gibson blocked your shot. Listen, man, he passed it to him with like 6 seconds left. He caught the ball. And Taj Gibson is an excellent defender. Don't sleep on him. And he was on it. He was waiting. He's like, I've seen this tape before. I've seen it. I know he's gonna wait. He's gonna throw. There it is, right there. He was right on him. So then, man, Kyle Kuzma, he tried to shake him, couldn't shake him, because he knows nobody else was moving, nobody was cutting, and he got the block shot. It wasn't his fault. Man, LeBron James supposed to be the greatest player in the galaxy. You got to drive by whoever the hell's guarding you. You got to drive by, put your head down. But I guess his free throws are shaky right now, so he doesn't want to get fouled and go to the line. Oh, man. But that wasn't even the worst problem of it. Got Rondo in at the end of the game. For what? Why? How does that build up Lonzo? How does that build up Josh? Come on, listen. Lance Stevenson been getting it done. Come on, man, let this guy play. Let him dance. Let him dance on him at least. Give him an opportunity to continue shining, Luke Walton. But the main problem was, hey, I gotta give it up to you. Before I talk about what the problem was, hey, this guy LeBron James is leading the Lakers right now. He's doing his thing. He is leading the Lakers in turnovers. This motherfucker is leading us again in turnovers. Yeah, he had 5 big-time turnovers again. I think he made like 6 or 7 assists. Who cares? He had 5 huge turnovers. You've been in the league for like, this is your 16th year, and you got 5 turnovers, 5 of them? 5, come on, bro. And then who was next? What turnovers? Rajon Rondo, he had 4 of them. Now Brandon Ingram, I understand, hey, he's a little rusty, his timing's off. He just came back from 4 games. Okay. I know Rondo just came back after the 3rd game, this 2nd game back. But you're a point guard. You're supposed to be playoff Rondo. You're supposed to be an elite point guard with a high basketball IQ. Brandon Ingram's like in his 3rd year. Listen, man, and he's playing out of position, trying to make him run point. Rajon Rondo had 4 turnovers. Brandon Ingram had 4 turnovers. Okay, now JaVale McGee, I'm sure they put him in positions to make some difficult passes, so I'm not mad at him at all. He was trying to do his thing. He's trying to fit in with the team. But then, what about Lonzo? You said, well, he had 1. Don't make no sense. Let this guy do what he does. You say he can do anything. He can handle that ball. He can pass it. He's not a scoring machine. He's not super aggressive, but he can pass the ball. Let him pass the damn ball. Let him run the team. If you say all he does is he drives in and he dishes out to other people, let him do that. And I'm going to let you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're learning every time there's a brand new video. If you think they may enjoy the content, feel free to share this with your friends, your families, your homies, your neighbors, your BFFs forever, your boss, your co-workers, your fans, and your followers. I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. It's just how I see it. Be blessed and Godspeed.